Do want to get off to a flyer here. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Plays a delicate ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Diaz stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He can get that clear. Aim forwards. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That could spell Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Diaz. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good steal, he just read it. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Newcastle have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's through and all alone! Now the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And that's gone loose. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays a sharp little ball. Great hit! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Has been indicated.
Foot in. Well, that has not gone well. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top.
He's got the shot away! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory He's just managed the apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And yes, it's him again. Newcastle go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. He's looking to set free a runner. Koundé. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of play...
Could be danger here! Lahm.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham. Played back in, and he was alert to it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Dembele. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's a shade optimistic. Lahm. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is a little undercooked. Rodrigo! And that's a and the shot! Maldini tries to clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Has been indicated.
He's had a go! Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That was easy, almost too easy. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging...